Welcome in. We're continuing our conversation about a season a lot of people in the South are gearing up for, probably not as excited for, that is mosquito season. So we talked a lot tonight on the newscast about just what we can expect this mosquito season, some of the different types of species and what dangers they present to people here in South Carolina, what you can do if you do get a mosquito bite. But here we want to talk a little bit more about ways to protect yourself and kind of maybe discourage those mosquitoes from even coming near you in the first place. We talked a little bit about some myths, some homemade remedies that people might be trying across South Carolina, across the country that maybe aren't as effective. So we want to kind of break down what public health officials are recommending when we're talking about mosquito repellent and what you can do to keep you, your loved ones, children, whatever, pets, kind of safe when you're out and about in nature where mosquitoes may be. So a couple of the pretty obvious ones that a lot of people probably have heard of or maybe do, just your typical bug spray is something that public health officials say can really be effective. Different kind of brands, that is not as important as kind of just the ingredient that's in the bug spray. And also, depending on the weather, if it's bearable, they also recommend some protective clothing. So, long sleeves, long pants, not a lot of exposed skin. So here are some of the things from DHEC that they are talking about when it comes to insect, mosquito repellent, and protective clothing. So you can see right here some of kind of the ingredients that public health officials are suggesting. That could be DEET, picardian, oil of lemon, eucalyptus, and IR 3535. So take a look at this webpage. We're going to have this on foxcarolina.com, a link to this. This is straight from South Carolina DHEC, kind of when they're talking about some of those mosquito repellents and protective clothing that they say works the best. So you can also see that wearing light colored clothing rather than dark will kind of help you, because mosquitoes, they are more attracted to things that are dark clothed. That's kind of why they like the shade as well. Wearing a long sleeve shirt, long trousers, tucking your pants into your socks or your boot. Even if you have long pants and you have that inch or two of space between your ankles and the rest of your leg, that's a place that a lot of people can get bit. So here's some other tips that DHEC is recommending just in terms of kind of keeping mosquitoes out of your home, apartment, car, whatever it may be. Keeping your windows rolled up and your garage doors closed at night, making sure to use some screens in good condition on windows and doors, and making sure you use air conditioning, because as we've talked about, mosquitoes really thrive in more humid environments. And if you don't have air conditioning, it's probably going to be a little bit humid inside of your house, apartment, wherever it is that you may live. Now, the timing when we're talking about mosquitoes really could happen at any time, but dusk and dawn are two of the most prevalent times, and kind of the different species of mosquitoes, they bite at kind of different times of the day. So just keep an eye out on that, and avoiding wearing perfume or scented products, specifically fruity scented products, are another good thing that public health officials are kind of recommending. So some more outdoor area treatments and insecticides. Using a yellow light bulb for outside lighting will help kind of not encourage the mosquitoes to come. For temporary relief outdoors, a small handheld fogger, comes with some special insecticide. That's another effective way. Repellent pads. I know that there are candles out there that do, mosquito repellents and kind of, emit those chemicals and whatnot into the air. And when you're looking at some skin products, here's really kind of what I think a lot of people use. These are the ingredients that you're going to want to be looking out for when you are buying bug spray. Again, the brand of bug spray, probably not as important as having some of these chemicals. So these are kind of the four big ones that the DHEC is saying and that the EPA is saying. These should have one of these four active ingredients to give you the best long-lasting protection against mosquito bites, discourage mosquitoes from coming over to you. Again, DEET, picardian, oil of lemon, eucalyptus, also known as PMD, and IR 3535. So again, those are just some of the ways that public health officials say are your best chance at discouraging or protecting yourself when we're talking about mosquitoes. I know that a lot of people have had plenty of bites in their life, probably some bad experiences with mosquitoes, and kind of some of those homemade tricks. They might work for some people. They probably don't work for everybody. So if you want to make sure that next time you're going out on a hike, going down to Falls Park, wherever it may be, in the dog days of summer, June, July, August, when mosquito season really starts to pick up, those are some of the things that public health officials say are the best courses of action to protect you and your family, so you don't have that nuisance of getting bit, which, most of the time it's just kind of annoying. But as we've heard from experts, from doctors, public health officials, there, is a chance that it could be worse. It could be a mosquito-borne disease such as Zika or West Nile virus, and we want to make sure that everyone is protected and aware of the best ways to avoid that.